I woke up. Todd woke up. It must be a new day, so it's a new daily scrum.
It is. I almost yawned at the beginning of this.
It's been a long day. We just got I'm Ryan. That's Todd. We're professional Scrum trainers at Scrum.org, but we're also Pro Kanban trainers with ProKanban.org, and we just finished up a Pro Kanban course, didn't we?
Yeah, pretty fun.
Really awesome. One of the top colleges in the country. Just learned a little bit about Kanban. We had a lot of fun with them. Good group, Todd.
Yeah, super fun group.
So yesterday, like and subscribe, leave us comments. Your comments are why this episode is happening today, by the way. Check out the description, learn about our book, learn about our classes. All right, here we go. Look, yesterday we posted a video this week we posted a video about coaching difficult people. And I made a comment. You can't coach people. And a lot of people, people are snipping that section and posting it. People are linking to that 5 minutes and 11 seconds and posting it. And so let's talk about this, right? I think this, your comments have been heard. I'm doubling down just so that everybody's aware. But the way that it's framed, I want to change a little bit. I am not against coaching. So I think that Todd, for example, is an excellent CrossFit coach. And I think he's an excellent Olympic lifting coach. I think he knows the mechanics of the lifts perfectly. I think he's one of the fittest people on the planet. I think he does amazing work in this space. And when we are together teaching or traveling or training or at conferences, he keeps me from breaking my back and from, and so he can say, Ryan, move your elbow here. You need to really think about, strength or squeeze the core and that's coaching. And I think that people are coachable in that way, as long as they're open to really, and even it's probably consulting, right? And that's where my head goes. I see that as consulting. I've got Todd off to the side. He's saying, Ryan, you're arching your back too much. You're going to end up with a slip disc, or your knees are past your toes and you're going to blow an ACL. And he's consulting and giving guidance and correcting. I totally agree that that's possible, even in a workplace. Todd and I do that for Scrum teams. Hey, this daily Scrum isn't running well. You really need to focus on the work, not the 3 questions. In fact, ditch the 3 questions. We are consulting teams on how to work better. Coaching, though, would be, I think it's more of mindset stuff. I think it's more of this wishy-washy, hand-wavy stuff. I don't think adults respond to that, right? I just don't. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to get into that coaching stance, and it could be that I'm a bad coach. I'm okay with that. But when I get in that stance, Todd, I usually get within 10 minutes someone saying, would you please give me an answer? And I just find that at a certain age and at a certain point in a career, people just want, what do you think? What is your idea? What should we try? And quit asking me 37 powerful questions. And I think there's a difference, right?
Yeah, I think that coaching is a stance, not the stance all the time. I think it's a stance that's been talked about maybe too much as compared to other stances. Like a example of that is, let's talk from a Scrum Master perspective. How many Scrum Masters have the ability to teach? Right. And that is a stance that I think you have to have in your back pocket all the time. You have to have a teaching stance. So I feel like maybe I'm not exactly sure why this has gotten, I'm not going to say it's overblown. I think there is time for coaching, but I don't think it's all the time. Right. So what time, the stances we talk about, what are some other, like a mentor? Maybe you're a mentor for someone. Maybe you're facilitating an event or a meeting as a Scrum Master. I'm talking through the lens of a Scrum Master. A change agent isn't necessarily a coach, right? You have to take action to be a change agent. So I think those are some different stances. I feel like the word coach has gotten lumped into those a little bit. And I think that maybe a little too much so in the industry. I don't think we're not against coaches, by the way.
Not at all. Yeah. What I will say though is I would say most of the time an Agile coach should perhaps they should be in a consulting stance and not the coaching stance that they're taking.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think the industry expects answers from us. They expect concrete experiments and ideas from us. And the times and situations where that coaching stance is appropriate, I think are minimal.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we could add consulting as a stance to the Scrum Master, because I think that's what we most often do. It reminds me of a youth football thing. There's a coach that I watched all season this year on the sidelines, and he would just always yell out to his kid, "You got to make that tackle." Good coaching, right? Why not actually tell the kid when he misses the tackle, "Hey, your approach angle, your pursuit angle was wrong. Your hips were closed and the kid juked and you missed. Next time, stare at the hips, not his feet, because you're going to whiff again. Line up 7 yards back instead of 12 because you have too much, your close and pursuit angles get messed up." Like that, to me, you can yell out, "You got to make that tackle," or "You got to do a better daily scrum." But that's not as helpful as, "Here's 4 things you need to try because
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed and observed that something's wrong."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I understand, like you and I were talking about this. I feel like where I've successfully taken a coaching stance, because I have in the past, right?
Yep.
Is when it's obvious what a solution is, but no one's going to say it, right? Like it's
Right.
obvious. And so in order for people to turn themselves on their own solution, you might be like, well, what do you think we should do in this circumstance? Right. And everybody kind of knows it, or you can tell that you're kind of, it's obvious, but no one's willing to state it,
Yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah.
A powerful question at the right time can lead to some really good insights. I'm not against the stance, Todd. I think it's wildly overused.
Yeah.
I think it's wildly overhyped.
It's overstated. Yeah, that's for sure.
And most of the time we're consultants.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, fair.
All right. Can't wait to see your comments below.
It's gonna get some comments.
Like and subscribe so you can see me get torched again. And we'll see what future videos this leads to. Good. In all seriousness, we love the questions. We love the pushback. We love the challenge. We hope you're finding this to be respectful interaction. We're not mad at anybody. I just have a strong opinion here. And I hope you're enjoying it. You think about it and you give us some feedback about where I've missed, where I've hit, and whether or not Todd was able to reel it into something reasonable.
I don't know if I did.
All right. End screen time. Be sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. Check out the socials. Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter are where we're at. Still trying to figure out Instagram. Some videos are going to pop up. We have some free courses. Learn the Scrum framework and go take your PSM1 and rule the world. Or if you want to understand what value is, check out the EBM course and start measuring what matters. In either case, you would look awesome with one of our hoodies while you were watching those videos. So grab that Squirrel Burger hoodie and you'll be the fashion standard at the next Agile conference. For Todd, I'm Ryan. Go forward and do some great Scrum things. Story points, as always, are trash.
Go Phillies.
Go Phillies. We'll see you tomorrow.